Okay, some of y'all might already know, and if you don't know, I talk about everything on this channel, man. The good, the bad, and the indifferent. And with that one, man, do I have a story for you guys. You don't want to watch it till the end. Today, I'm actually going to hit this topic, man, that might be sensitive. It might touch a few, and it might be a warning, or it might be some help as not a warning to a few people. Don't miss this one, and don't miss the surprise at the end. All right, so let's go. Now, if any of y'all have traveled to Dominican Republic, and by the way, this is going to apply for everywhere, not just the Dominican Republic, but I'm going to use it as an example. If any of y'all have traveled to the Dominican Republic, and specifically Boca Chica and Sosua, you probably, just like me, was a little shocked every once in a while when you might have seen in the party zone, in the tourist zone, a party strip of the tourist zone. Pay attention to my words. A few women who were looking for tourists walking down the strip, and it was very, very obvious and very clear that she was pregnant. Now, we all know there's a possibility that the actual boyfriend might be who she's pregnant for. But yet, we also know very clearly that it's by one of the tourists, right? One of the foreigners. Whether it was a slip up, whether it was intentional, it's clear that it happens. And then there's the other segment. You know, we got us older gentlemen who are retired. You got expats. You got everybody. People who have relationships and fly back and forth, where inevitably some of these girls pop up and say, hey, I'm pregnant, and you the baby daddy. Some people comes back that that's unfounded and it was all about the dough, right? For other people, it really was actual real relationships and it was theirs. But now the question is, what happens when you're a foreigner and unlike where you live, if you're the daddy and the relationship works, you're there. If the relationship does not work, you got your rights, right? You got your rights, but you're also right there. So whether you choose to exercise visitations, shared custody, wherever it might be, or nothing at all, you know that you're right there in that location. You go through the ups and downs with the quote-unquote baby mama. You're now a baby daddy. And you go back and forth. Y'all didn't work out. It's a little bit more difficult. If you're both kind of co-parents, you still struggle through it, but you're there. If you do financial support, you're there. If you don't do financial support, you're there. Depends on the type of woman that you're dealing with. But what happens when you are the Western Union or just the foreign poppy? The foreign or the Western Union pops. I'm going to discuss both of those. I'm going to make you guys think about, if you're in that situation, what are the options? What is your opinion? I'm going to ask you at the end of it. What do you guys think in the comment? Let's first deal with the Western Union pops or the Western Union poppy situation that I actually, can I say, encountered when I first came to the Dominican Republic. Let me get into this story. So, I meet a girl at a local beach. I think she's cute. I've been watching her probably for about a month. I'm also new. She's working in a tourist area, but not a tourist zone, and she speaks a little bit of English. What do I mean by that? This particular beach had a lot of expats. It has a lot of locals who also travel from different cities to come to it, but it wasn't specifically a place like, let's say Sosua, where it's just known that a large group of tourists come there. So some of the people who work there speak English. A lot of them don't. This particular girl, she knew just enough English, right? I watched her for a while, came off as a normal woman. She is, for all intents and purposes, a normal girl. Regular job, working hard. And let me tell you, when Dominicans work hard, they work hard, right? These girls don't get paid a lot to work in restaurants. They don't get to pay a lot of servers. And they gotta hope that people give tips. Now, typically foreigners will tip, but many times most locals do not tip. At this particular beach, I would say, 60% of it might be, on the busy days, locals. And then the rest of the time is the foreigners who kind of live there, right? She seems cool. I never did nothing serious at first. Just would go there and kind of keep having these little conversations, right? Eventually, I got a number. Now, when I first got to the DR, it was during the thing that was going around the world that YouTube don't like us to mention, or else, they flag our videos. However, the beach was open. Probably about 2 months in, 3 months in, I was actually more at first interested in one of the other co-workers. But the fact that this girl spoke English, it kind of grew on me, right? I found out that she had a daughter. Okay, cool. Only one kid. She's in her mid-20s, late 20s. Light-skinned Dominican girl, right? I took my time. I found out that her baby daddy is in Spain, right? But she said she's single. Probably about 3-4 months onwards, she loses her job. She caught that thing that was going around. I didn't see her probably for 3-4 months because of that, right? Here and there I would check, make sure she's okay. Once in a while she'd say hello to me. Then eventually one day when everything was okay enough and we would speak a little bit more, I invited her to my house. Of course, this is still during those times when there's not many options, not a lot of things are open. She comes over, she's dressed to kill. I realize in my mind, okay, I'm still treating this as an American, maybe a first date. But the way she's dressed and the way she's kind of acting, let's just say, I see that I can do whatever I want. I decide though that, I'm thinking it's hard to come by potentially this kind of woman. So let me not judge incorrectly. Let me continue to be a gentleman. So I did. Probably after a few hours of her being there, the phone kept ringing. Now, when somebody picks up a phone, looks at it, we got to put it back down because they don't know if they want to take that call. But then the phone just keeps going off. That's what's happening, right? So she eventually says, kind of like, got to take this. But more for me to kind of fall back or not really make, any kind of real noises. So she answers the call, but she also steps off into from my living room into my balcony. My front door is closed, but my balcony door is open. She kind of starts the conversation at first on the inside, but she knows I understand some Spanish, so she steps to the outside. Now, my Spanish is a little better, Dominican version of it, today than it was at that time. Trust that. But she didn't know that. It was just school Spanish, right? So she steps off and she's speaking. But remember, this guy, he's from Spain, so she has to speak relatively good Spanish. And maybe that's why she stepped outside. I can still hear some of the conversation. I get the gist that who it is and what's happening. So at that moment, because she was telling me the whole entire time she's single, when she's finished and stepped back in, of course, that leads me to now ask some more specific questions. But it just seemed like one of those phone calls she had no choice but to take. And what really stood out to me is the fact that she could not just act as a single woman with a child who is just speaking to a baby daddy who is aware that they're not together or there's not any possibilities or there's not a situation where she would mess up the funding, right? That she can just be herself. So I asked her some questions. She then proceeded to kind of jump around a little bit. I then put her into a certain category in my mind. I cut it off. In my mind in that moment, that was not the type of person I was looking for, right? So my question to you guys from the opposite side, when you become the foreigner who has the child and you are not there, are you now the Western Union pops? Now, if you're not sending money also, are you still the Western Union pops? Here's the woman playing the game where she keeps enough of your hopes and dreams alive, or if it clearly did not work out, what happens in both situations when it does work out and when it cannot work out, but you have the child involved between you two and you're somewhere else. Now, it's well known in the Latin culture that a lot of women are very family oriented and heavily attached to their mothers. What happens when you, being the foreigner, has no say? You might have a monetary say, but what happens when you are not there? If you do suggest and that person doesn't agree, all your involvement is, especially if you're a Western Union poppy, you're sending your support, but your only ability is to get photos, to do video calls, to basically be a Skype padre, a Skype father. A lot of us are talking about traveling, but we're not talking about, and having relationships, by the way, but we're not talking about what happens when you don't want to live in her country, she doesn't want to live in yours, or the relationship did not work out, You are not going to be living in her country, and clearly she's not going to be living in yours. Can you truly be a father in the extent that it is actually a father in the life of a child, when it might be, what does the grandmother think when that child has to go abroad, when they're going to miss the child, when you're only going to visit for, let's say, 1 week out of the year, hopefully maybe 2, because your company only gives you a 2-week vacation in a year? What are the ramifications with that? I want to know your guys' thoughts. I want to know which one of you guys are in that scenario, in that situation. What happens if that woman initially just wanted opportunity, and in her mind, she might not have felt as much as you thought or as you did? Or, like, I know a few brothers who there was accusations levied that the child was theirs, and thank God for modern technology, they were able to do DNAs to prove that it was not theirs. The question is, that child is abroad. What happens when you have a child abroad? And I need you guys to drop your comments.